Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy Pwny Montana, and today we are back with another Madden 20 video to help you guys get better at the game, help you guys become a little bit more elite than you already are. Today we're going to be going over how to absolutely destroy run plays, specifically stretch plays, because I know that they're kind of OP right now. A lot of people are absolutely destroying people on the ground because there's a lot of different abilities in the game that absolutely destroy defenses right now, and a lot of people don't know how to stop it. So today, that's what we're going to be showing you guys. That's what I'm going to be showing you guys. A simple way to absolutely crush any stretch plays. This will definitely help against halfback dives, stretches, any counters, anything that has to do with the run. This will absolutely destroy it. Now, we're going to be coming out in I form on the offense, and I'm just going to be coming out in anything that's on the outside just to help you guys out. So we're coming out in stretch, mainly because the receivers are on the outside, and I kind of want to get into a point that used to be made last year with how to absolutely crush stretch plays. Now, last year, we used to absolutely destroy stretch plays by manning up our wide receivers up on the outside guy. This year, it does not work like that. You can't do that. It just you literally I'll show you guys in a minute, but on the defense, a lot of the times we're going to be coming out in cover four, some type of cover four coverage. And the reason being is because the safeties end up being in the run fit. So let's come out in cover 4 quarters. And on offense, we're going to be coming out in stretch. Now, before I show you guys how to stop it, the way that you look at the run fits, you hold L2 or left trigger, and then you hold right trigger or R2, if you guys, depending on which console you are. And then you press either square or O, depending on which console you are. If you're on Xbox, it's X or B. And it pretty much shows you like where the run fits are if they run to the left or the right side. So that's the run fit. That's how you showcase that. And this is why we call a cover 4, because usually it puts the safeties inside the run fit. But one thing that we want is to have the cornerbacks on the outside in the run fits. And last year we used to base a line, press, and something as simple as manning up the cornerback on the wide receiver would literally create very, very good run defense. Now, this year, this is what happens. And I'm going to show you exactly. I'm going to show you guys exactly what happens this year. Obviously, we ended up getting the stop. Well, they ended up getting the stop, but it is on all Madden, so the block sheds are a little bit more OP than they are on all pro. But look at the cornerback. Last year, the cornerback used to rush right in. Now, there is no way of doing that as to my knowledge right now. But right now, he literally just gets he gets jammed up by the wide receiver. Like he just can't get off the block. He doesn't disengage, and he just doesn't do it. Meaning that if this guy gets to the outside, if this guy right here gets fully to the outside, and we choose to take it to the outside, we're gone almost pretty much for a touchdown. But I'm sure Bobby Wagner here will probably tackle me anyways. Now, to get over that hump to where you're pretty much stuffing that almost every single time. Now, you're not always going to stuff it, but you definitely will not be getting jammed up by that wide receiver anymore. The way you do this, now this is how the run fits are. This is the run fits, and the way you include that cornerback in the run fits is you man him up on the tight end. You can man them up on the running back, but it is a little iffy. A lot of the times they disengage really, really quick if you man them up on the running back itself. But a lot of the times you also don't want to sit there and leave yourself open to a passing play. And if you man them up on the running back, the tight end will end up being open for specific routes. So I like manning him up on the tight end. So this is what the play looks like so far. Literally just manning him up on the tight end, and this is the result. We run it, and you see the cornerback is no longer engaged with the wide receiver. So I'm going to show you guys the replay on that. He's no longer engaged with the wide receiver here. He comes in immediately. He's literally there for the help as well as the 5 other dudes behind him. And this is literally destroying stretch plays for me. People just aren't able to run stretch on me anymore because of how I approach my run defense. Last year, it was manning him up on the wide receiver. This year, you man him up on one of the inside guys, and typically the cornerback literally moves to the inside first before engaging with anybody. So it leaves him open to literally running in and getting a stop on defense. So we're literally tackling him pretty much almost behind the line. But yeah. So another thing that you guys can do to help you guys out with run defense is blitzing your user. If you feel like a run is coming, blitz your user, and for some reason it literally helps you get through gaps faster. So right now I have Bobby Wagner. Let's see if I can shoot through a gap with the same concept. No, we ended up getting shedded. We ended up getting shedded there. Not shedded, but blocked by the tackle. So let's run that one more time. Just to remember, I am running with 2 controllers, so this is a little bit difficult. But let's take our cornerback. We got him manned up on. We have him manned up on the tight end. Also, crashing your D-line down helps as well, but that's not needed. Obviously, if you think they're running to the right, you can crash to the left, to the right, to the left, to the outside. Whatever you think that they're doing, that's what you want to play on. So this is what it looks like right now. This is exactly how I want the run defense to look, and we're literally just going to try to shoot the gap. And even without shooting the gap, we literally get the outside pressure. Your job is to contain anything that comes within the inside. Like, that's your job. So if they're running halfback dive, you're there for that. But as you can see, the cornerback is there to absolutely blow up stretch plays. And that's something that a lot of people are having trouble with, is literally blowing that specific play up. Because even I run it, because most people don't have run defense. But look at the cornerback. The cornerback is literally leaving the wide receiver open and going in for run defense, meaning that the stretch play is officially dead. There's nothing that they can do unless they run to the far weak side. There's nothing that they can do to that. Now that we know how to stop a stretch, I'm just gonna open up. I'm just gonna call timeout, and we're literally just gonna run a halfback dive just to show you guys how effective something like this is. And I run in 3-4. This was literally unknown territory to me, but I figured the run defense tips works in any formation that you guys come out in. So I'm just looking for a quick dive real quick. Lead draw is not it. So let me go to play type. This has to have a dive. All right, so halfback dive. Cover 4 quarters. So we're going to base a line. We're going to press. And then since right now he's in cover 4 quarters, we're going to take our cornerback and we're going to man him up on one of the tight ends. And that's literally what it looks like. So we know that that's going to help out on the run. So we're going to blitz our user. Always, especially if you guys aren't in a cover 4, bring your safeties down. It's just more help on the run. Always bring your safeties down because they're there to help you. Now, the halfback dive, we run straight down, and literally we're there to literally plug up every single hole that he possibly could have ran through. Now, we're going to spread our line and see if it helps that. We're going to spread our line, see if it helps out. Just to show you guys that this works no matter what you guys are running. Halfback dive. Our guys are there. It also helps that we have a Bobby Wagner there to obviously help blow up holes and stuff like that. But let's do it one more time. Take our safeties, move them in, move them down and in, blitz our user, and we actually had. I went for the hit stick though. We had to stop, but I went for the hit stick. Dude. Let's move him in. Well, let's actually spread our D line because I feel like I'm actually just pinching him just because I know that a halfback dive is coming. Oh, I forgot to press my line, and boom. Now, one thing that you guys can do, if you are manning up that cornerback, make sure that you have protection on the outside. So instead of leaving this Blair guy here on an inside quarter, put him in a deep half. Put him in a deep half. He'll still be in the run fit, but instead of being in that inside quarter, he will be in a deep half instead to help kind of, if they're trying to bomb you over the top, the far right side will be completely open if you do not have any extra coverage. Now, we're getting a shed there. Don't get me wrong, but still, I'm spreading the line on a halfback dive. We're not the run defense is not going to be great if I'm spreading the line, so I apologize for that. But let me do that one more time just to show you guys that I'm not. Also, I know I'm kind of ranting right now, but also you guys also like to line up on the sides so that you can actually get a little glitchy on it. And as you can see, our user literally comes in. We can shoot the gap. Always line up on the left or right side of one of your linemen, because it definitely helps. And as you can see, once we didn't spread the D line, literally the run defense is there. We're able to sit there and stuff it for a loss of yards or a gain of absolutely nothing. And this isn't even with just sheds. We're literally, this absolutely destroys online. So please take my word for it. As you can see, let's blow it up one more time. Boom. And we are absolutely crushing it. Runs are absolutely dead. There's not a way to run that effectively unless you are getting the fluke with like the arm bar and stuff like that, for those of you guys who actually have played the game. So if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, comment down below on anything you guys want to see. I'll pretty much be going over like the fundamental stuff, like how to pass and stuff, like how to run defense. This is definitely a big tip that's going to help a lot of you guys out, because a lot of people are running from I formations, strong close, strong formations, weak formations, single back formations, and they're all under center, which definitely helps with this tip specifically. Don't get burnt on the run. Make sure you guys have run defense. My name is Pwny Montana, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces, 2 fingers, and I'm out.